What's up? My name is Kenio. I run BeneathTheMusicDK.com, here to tell you all about how you can release music into the world with an entrepreneurial mindset. BeneathTheMusicDK.com is a management label based here in Denmark. I'm the proud owner, and I'm consulting artists all across the country. Which platform is safest for musicians when it comes to 2025? And what I mean by safest, I mean it's not about having your music deleted per se, but it's more like having your music heard, your music marketed in the right direction, and viewed by the correct people. There's just so many things about being safe in this industry with all this music being released every single day. It might shock you that I'm actually talking about YouTube. YouTube is probably my favorite platform for releasing music onto. Here's why. The first reason is storytelling. You have a better chance of telling your story on YouTube via visual media through music videos, talking head videos like this one, and even lyric videos and per se. On Spotify, you really don't have that kind of luxury. You have the background video that can be like 8 seconds long during the song is playing, but that isn't really enough to tell much of a branding story. Well, branding is the second thing. Like, I have a hair on my microphone. That's freaking annoying. Sorry about that. Branding, it's a big part of who you are and what you're representing, and it helps people understanding who you are and as an artist. And you have a better chance of doing that on YouTube than on Spotify. Through visual videos, through music videos, they're definitely coming back in 2025. That's my biggest prediction for this year. You're not limited to like 8 seconds videos, and you can show off your full potential on YouTube. Because on Spotify, what do you have? You have like a banner, you have some pictures you can throw into little biography that no one is reading anyway, and maybe you have a profile picture. So if you want to tell a story behind who you are and your branding on Spotify, you kind of need to have people to come into your profile and really take their time to read everything through and watch it and everything. And they're probably not going to do that. But on YouTube, people who already clicked on your YouTube video, they know what they're in for. They're in for a video. They're in for a full-length video. Well, if they already clicked on it and they're deciding to watch it, they're probably going to watch it either a good percentage or all the way through. Which leads me to the second thing that I really love about YouTube instead of Spotify, is that you have the opportunity to get in front of people's face. Like, I know this sounds like a harsh thing to say, but you can force people to listen to a 30-second snippet through YouTube ads. Like, if you have created like a YouTube ad that is about 4 to 5 seconds to a minute long, maybe from a music video, maybe with some text over it. Like, with your music being played, you can create a Google ad that shows that video to other people in front of other people's videos on YouTube, if that makes sense. It'll force people to actually listen to it and give you a chance, and if they decide to click on that ad, that's a conversion. They clicked on it because they want to hear the whole thing and see what you're all about. You can't really do that on Spotify. No one is going to do that. Spotify ads, I've tried to go to the Spotify ads marketing website, and I kind of think they're a little too pricey considering what you're going to get. But there's plenty of videos about that on YouTube already. Again, on YouTube. The first thing, there's the community chance. You have the whole comment section under each video on YouTube. You don't really have a comment section under a song on Spotify. If someone clicked on your video and they listen to your song and they really want to engage with you, they can do that firsthand through that comment section, and you can be there responding like in person. You can't do that on Spotify. Building a fan base and getting that one-to-one interaction, YouTube wins again. The fourth thing is probably what I mean about safety. Bots. A YouTube video doesn't land on a botted playlist. Do I need to say more? Botted playlists, if you have been in this industry for a while, you know what they are. But for those of you guys who don't know what that is, on Spotify, you can risk landing on a playlist that seems to have a lot of followers. All of a sudden, you get a lot of streams, a lot of listeners from that playlist, but they're all fake. It's all botted. Other people in a different country somewhere just trying to shred your algorithm, or they're trying to give you all this stardom and take it away again, and then email you saying if you want it back, you can pay us a lot of money. And that will throw your entire Spotify algorithm out into another galaxy somewhere. So if you're playing rock music and all of a sudden you have friends listens to, and you have artists that are in a totally different genre that you have no clue who the hell they are. And like, you don't want to be associated with music that isn't compared to you. On YouTube, that doesn't happen. And on Spotify, if they see a spike in, we have seen that of countless times in 2024, if Spotify sees a unusual spike in streams, different variety of times, they can just throw off your music from the platform and probably ban your profile. That won't happen on YouTube because they don't care about views, really. They care about what's important. Engagement. They want people to comment on your stuff. They want liking your stuff. They want click-through rate. They want to see how long people are actually watching the video. How long are they actually staying on your profile and staying around your material? Spotify doesn't really care about that. They just want people to listen for 30 seconds and then head off to the next song. Building your entire business model on views instead of engagement is like building your entire business model around people who doesn't really care about you. Like on the ClickClock app. Like if you're getting tons of views but no conversions, then it doesn't really matter. Like you just got in front of a lot of people who doesn't really care. You got in front of a lot of people who will keep scrolling anyway. They won't remember you like in 4 scrolls. They have no clue who you were. Like, I don't even think 4 scrolls is enough anymore. I think it's 1 scroll away and you're gone from their memory and everything. And my final reason for actually loving YouTube way more than, for example, Spotify. I know I'm bashing Spotify a lot in this video, but they're just a good example of a company that burns itself to the ground these days. Is that I prefer subscribers over followers on Spotify. Subscribers on YouTube will automatically see your video pop up on their front page, or maybe even get a notification about your new video if you release new material. On Spotify, that's a different story. You have the potential of landing on people's release radar after they press follow, or if they actively go into the Spotify homepage, they will maybe see a little banner of this artist released this new song, listen now. But you have nothing visual to drag them in. There's no banner, there's no thumbnail, there's no text you can, like, there's no headline, there's nothing. You have nothing to like drag people in and remind them, hey, new stuff out now. Unless you risk doing ad campaigns that if you do them the slightest bit wrong to convert them to Spotify, you'll end up about a playlist and we're back to square 4. So yeah, this was just 5 quick reasons to why I prefer YouTube over Spotify, especially in 2025. And I hope you found this video helpful. If you want to know more about why I really don't care about views, click this video right down below. And I'll see you next time. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss any of these videos. All right, bye.